everything in place. Here we are going to have something nice. Okay. So, are we running yet? Doesn't seem like we are. Well, now we should be running. Okay. Bam bam, everything should be fine and dandy now. I just need to open this on my excuse me, I just need to open this on my phone. There we go. There we go. Excellent. I actually did not need to enable full screen, oops. So, there we go. And now we just wait a little moment. And I'm gonna stir my tea in the meantime. So, I have managed to make Persona 3 work on PPSSPP with very little issues, much like RetroArch, so unfortunately the only things that I had to do were graphical concessions. So if we look at the settings here for graphics, sure, I may be running Vulkan and I may be running 3x PSP and FXAA as a shader. However, absolutely nothing wants to like really improve the quality much. If I like pop a higher PSP quality, it actually doesn't make a single bloody difference, which is kind of a shame. But hey, the graphical quality was never PSP's strong point. So back when we left off, we were just entering Tartarus, which happened to be on our own school. So what are we gonna do now is that we're gonna explore like the first few floors, or maybe just the first one. I have also set up my controls to be something a bit more comfortable. So yeah, are we ready? Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Is the audio actually like am I way too loud, or is the game way too quiet? Is what I need to ask, because I've been messing around with the audio for a while. I found out that the RetroArch stream that we had for the first part, the game was actually way too loud, so that you could hardly hear me. But now that I have plugged in everything and adjusted the volume levels, it should be much more suitable. I mean, are we here for the cheesy Japanese voice acting, or are we here for us to like not hear my own voice? And of course, Junpei takes this way too easily. Yep, this sort of track is for early engagement, so that you can't get jumped by something. Yeah, that's medicine, pretty useful. Yeah, I can turn this around. There we go. Ah, yes, Potato has another question for me, of course. Send them in. Nah, I'm actually fine. I've played Persona before. I have a clue about this. Now, some abilities take either your SP, which is basically your mana, or HP, which just takes your health off. The health ones are useful if you have a attack-based persona, which Orpheus isn't, by the way. They're also set on automatic, which is kind of a bad, especially if you're actually focusing on tactics. Of course. So, I just need to... Okay, sure, absolutely. I just need to quickly make sure if I know how to set up the battles again. Means I have to do it automatically in a match. Well, a match or battle. Okay. Okay. This part is always kind of tense. Yeah, whatever, tell me about it. It's funny how Potato hasn't actually given me a proper question yet, because like... Yeah. Sure. Oh, wow. Who would have thought, if you are weak to fire, you will be set on fire? Yeah, the analysis part, unless you have a really bad memory, is not really necessary. I think they have a weakness to fire, but... So let's try that then. Yep. And if you do that, you get like a one more. You don't see it? Well, no, actually. I need to... I would have to like take a proper look. But I legitimately do not see any question on either Discord or anything else. Now, I think this should work, but if I just make both of them downed, it should do something fun. Yay. Everybody's dead. Yep. I am not kidding. I legitimately do not see the question. I mean, turning the camera was always very annoying in Persona 3. Yay! Yeah, YouTube sensitive. Yes, I was able to exploit it. Additional attacks are starting to become very, very useful later on in the game. Early on, you don't really need to do them. But once you get like halfway through the game, they start to be really, really important. Sure. One more. Yes, Relentless is or was here for a quick moment. I forgot to say hi. Do you consider having intercourse with a cat girl bestiality? Why? Why do I get these questions every time? I mean that's a very interesting and difficult question. So I am... That game is good for you because it seems to be for dum-dums. Well, yeah, the tutorials are just hilarious. It's like, if you want to do something with the A button, you should press it. these tutorials should be for like every single wargaming game, not gonna lie. But a cat girl considered bestiality? Yes, I would consider it bestiality. However, there are not any cat girls in this world. Area 51 was confirmed to not have any of them. So, yeah, I would consider that a pretty bad thing. Especially if you look at the Cats movie. So you know, it's terrifying. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Some enemies are also insanely difficult to knock on the ground or just like down them. It's just ridiculous with some of them. How's life? Life is somehow, I suppose. I am starting to get really tired of all the tension running for my finals exams, and my entrance exams are 14th of June. So yeah, the enemies are vibing real hard. Everybody's vibing. They're gonna vibe more and more the further we go on. Yeah, I got it. This is easy, really. So, you know, bam. Dab. Yeah, nab is a nab. And let's down the run. I remember playing this on my toaster phone that legitimately couldn't handle these animations, which was very interesting. Which is, you know, hilarious. Ah yes, shuffle time. Yeah. This really explains itself. Basically the cards get shuffled around and you will pick one of them. And some of them may also have a negative effect of, you know, not doing anything. Nailed it. Do the two in the back have autism already? Do you move like that? Well, I mean, everybody in this game is relatively autistic, considering it is Japanese. Okay, that's a level up of yeah, Yukari's persona. Thankfully, you don't really need to track these too much, since you're the only one who can swap personas on the move. Give back the card. And I think we are missing one more shadow. And ask Takeba to heal you. Yeah, sure. Just ask him. Yeah, autism is a superpower, especially in the Persona games. Bam. Oh, 4 of them. Oh, great. We have performed these 2 times already. Yeah, if you don't think you can win a battle or retreat at once, that sometimes doesn't work. Especially because a lot of them are getting like stronger and stronger over time, and the groups are getting bigger too. Yeah. Don't worry, it's gonna get far more entertaining the further we go on. Yes, this is another form of autism. I love how they just like turn into butter when you hit them like this, like, yep. God became a Pokemon with people. This is actually... Persona and Shin Megami Tensei in general are a very old franchise by now. I think it's cutting like 23 years now. It's basically just as old as Pokemon to this point. Yeah, so like the cards have been shuffled. Okay, sure. Wow. That was so hard. Don't worry, they get really hard later on, but as long as you have a keen eye, you're fine with it. Yeah, sure. Level up. Yeah, sure. Give me more. But well, Persona is kind of the style keeps changing from game to game. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, basically splitting shit up. And they're just gonna look for the rest. Let's return to the entrance. So first off, thank God I'm not playing the other Shin Megami Tensei games. This is one of the least wacky ones, actually. I think the most whack ones are just the normal Shin Megami Tensei games. So you know. That was a weird spike. So how was it? I'm tired. Say the word that starts with a sentence in it. Persona 3 is actually like really good, but you just have to channel your inner weeb and your inner social awkwardness to actually play through it. It's kind of irritated. So struggle to understand it. Well, I am struggling to understand your post right now. But yeah. I thought I had a yeah, I have life, which is weird. Yeah, to minimize start building something else to your apps makes you visible. Yeah, that's a that's very nice. Okay. Did all much better. Yay, a bond. Yay. We're upgrading our social link. Yay, rank 2. Oh my god, feed your dogs. I already did that, so I wouldn't have to do it in the middle of the stream, thankfully. Yeah, let's just go home, okay. This Persona 3 is literally the student lifestyle simulator. You go to sleep on midnight. Oh, of course. What's up with that? In a voice breaker, I'm the Persona. Should I impersonate people again, like I did the last stream? Last time I did that, Empem forced me to do it, and my voice was crackling for like a solid day. Just let me have a sip of the tea. I kind of overdid it with the lemon, but you know, it's fine. That's fine. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. I wonder what that could mean. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomachika. Nice morning assembly, so we better hurry. Okay, sure. I read the weed. Weed. What did you read as weed? Bro, weed. Oh wow, new president. Wow, again it's mature. Weed. Yeah, instead of like saying thank you in the English version, where she says it quite politely, here it's just hi. Nothing else. Well, she is the most popular girl in school for a reason, but I like Yukari more. Days. Yeah, these green terms. I'm gonna let her finish. The green terms are actually, well, The green terms are basically in your glossary that you can look over in the menu later on, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Oh, that's one hell of a translation. Change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. Jesus Christ! Who are we talking to? Are we talking to professors here? It's one hell of a lofty goal then. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm only pretending to know. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yep. I don't know what she was talking about. No kidding. Well, let's hope Junpei doesn't say anything stupid. Afternoon, we're already done? Nah. Nature, literature, textbooks to page 12. You know what, I'm just tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. Got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. No, I'm staying awake. I'm a model student. She's talking about dubstep. Well, yeah, that's why I don't understand it. Or, you know, maybe she's talking about Rick and Morty, who knows. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. And so do I. I pour my heart into every single thing I say on streams, definitely. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you send it in, too. But Jesus Christ, she can be really strict. I never had a teacher like that. Thank God. And didn't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. Wait. Something's up. Something's up. If you just let me quickly do a save state. Just to, you know, ensure myself in case PPSSPP crashes, but that, like, never happens. Wow. My academics has increased from listening to a pretty mediocre poem. Class has ended today? Yay! Finally we'll be able to talk with everybody. Now, you can go around basically the entire city after school, which means that you're basically capable of buying stuff, getting up social links, improving your stats overall. Now here that, starting on the 24th, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just track team, kendo team, and swim team though, the others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Go down the stairs to the right and eventually you'll find it. Okay, sure. Hey, new guy! What do you think of the girls here compared to your old school? They're better here. I knew it! Our school has tons of hot chicks! Why did I make him sound creepy? It was actually pretty accurate. Being on that sucks. Maybe you didn't notice, but I look different than I used to. Ah, Junpei. Dude, Mitsuru's crazy. Mitsuru's advice speech this morning was crazy. I had no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Yes, who this girl? You intend to get lost in school? Yeah. Where are you headed? And the clubs. Leave this room and go down the stairs to the right. The art room, music room, and science room will be right there. Excellent. You know, rumor has it that the square button is convenient for getting closer to your destination. Can we not break the fourth wall? I don't know where you find that square button though. Well, I'll tell you where. Yeah. I can go basically everywhere I want, but let's just enable this and go around places questioning everybody. My parents always nag me to like study for exams and stuff. They're so annoying. I just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. They just came into some money, so they were getting all strict about my future and junk. Sounds like my family. That's the emergency exit. It's locked, of course. Ah, the rooftop. Is there anything on the rooftop? Well, no, except the flowers. The flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Not exactly great flowers then, in it. PA room. Student council room. Door is locked. When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Mitsuru Senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone else looks so small compared to Mitsuru Senpai. Mitsuru Senpai. I understand this is a female student, and I understand this is a Japanese game. But what I don't understand is why we need to have Yuri in everything. I mean, it's nice, but it's Classy's homeroom. And that's my own classroom again, so let's go back. It's council room 2E. School's barely started, and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What will she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? She said she's going to quit being a high schooler. Well, it's her life, not mine. Ladies' room. Thank God. Enter. Let's just wash our face real quick. We'll just stop by the toilet for like no reason. Okay. That's okay. Condition has become great. I feel great. Nah, I don't. That's the bulletin board. Schedule is posted for the first term. It's just the student council election. May midterms. July finals. Post-exam break. Summer break begins. Okay. I don't want to think more about school right now. Home economics room. There's a note on the door. There appears to be a mixture of Japanese and some other language. In order for you to understand it, you need to improve your academics. You must be at least average. Well, excuse me. Do I need to have seen Rick and Morty to understand a mixture of English and Japanese? Seems to be the room where the music club meets. Let's know that's sorry, but the music club is no longer accepting new members. Science room. Seems to be the dark room for the photography club. Let's know that says the same thing. By the way, the sign on the door to home economics looks like it was written in another language. It's hard to read. It doesn't look like English. And if you listen close, you can hear mysterious voices inside. It's one awfully mysterious home economics class, let me tell you. Okay, let's go to the laboratory. The door is locked. And what about the art room? The same thing. I just want to paint, bruh. What do you want? I'm using my cell now. Talk to me later, okay? Well, this looks like ancient Rome all of a sudden. That tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? It's a persimmon tree. It's a persimmon tree. How do you not know that? Oh yeah, you didn't watch enough Rick and Morty. Sorry, I forgot. Indoor pool. Door leads to a swimming pool. As you know, that says practices are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Same thing. And this is the field. Same thing. So we have already explored most of the school. By the way, as there is a school canteen on the main floor, that means that you can go buy yourself some Jesus Christ. Chicken cutlet sandwiches. Oh my god. Let's talk. You seem interested in what we've got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. Which one would you like? Yawn Be Gone is to remove, well, your tired status. It's actually very convenient if you're exploring Tartarus for way too long. And the book cover is genuinely expensive, and I don't remember what is the book cover for. I legitimately don't remember. Chicken cutlet. I was about to say that, yeah. That's the faculty office. There's a saying, he who hunts two hares at once will catch neither. That means a student like you who's always trying to do two things at once will... Teacher continues to scold the student. He sounds like he knows what he's saying, doesn't he? Well, listen to this. Last year he was dating two women at the same time, but the thing is, they worked together. And when they found out, they both dumped him. Ah, yes, the old potato is back. Wouldn't be wise to enter without a good reason, no kidding. Exam results are posted here. It's the faculty office again, and that's another guy. I came here because I'm not feeling too good. Just wanted some cough drops, but he gave me this weird looking medicine. I wasn't in the good mood to give my courage, so I declined, and he busted out another weird medicine that I'd never seen before. Nurse's office, enter. Let's see the nurse. The nurse is actually pretty interesting. How can I help you? However, keep in mind that you are interrupting my scholarly pursuits. You seem healthy enough, my eyes cannot be deceived. Now get back to class. Seems he will only see you if you are sick or tired. Unfortunately, he isn't actually very useful. He's only good for, like, collecting courage, actually. The library is locked, so we can't, like, improve our IQ in there. So let's go to the entranceway. I need to Junpei at the entrance and decided to go home with him. That's a commotion at the front gate. Yeah, Akihiko doesn't like his kohais and stuff because they're just way too obsessed over him. If you're playing as a female character in Persona 3, there's actually a social link you can do with Akihiko where he is troubled about this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yep. Chick magnet, interesting words. I think Akihiko is actually trying to run away from them. You have an idea for the next stream, well, what is it? Oh yeah, this is not what you think about. Read the entire B-movie script of... Read the entire CBT Wikipedia page. You see, I think it would be actually more plausible to read the entire B-movie script instead of the CBT page. Oh jeez, I really overdid it with the fucking lemon. Oh god, I should maybe add up some sugar, but I'll be at the police station. That's kind of how I feel about girls in school and stuff. So why I'm gonna be happy once I finally get out of this school that I'm at. That's why I'm becoming a teacher. I am so smart when I'm doing my life choices. Jesus Christ. Oh well, she didn't sigh. That's a good thing. Yeah, sure, let's head over there. But first, I have this strange feeling that someone's watching me. I wonder where could it be? Female student continues to sigh. Well, she has the horny. And do you know what we do about the horny? We call Mr. Police. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? Obviously, the school has its share. Like the sculpture in the atrium that moves by itself. It sounded cooler in my mind. Who this? I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm going to Hagakure. Yeah, sure. What the hell is Hagakure? if I actually kept the music loud enough, you would like hear a lot of the music, which is actually pretty nice. Can I go to like the station? Yay, I can. Let's talk to like everybody. Yeah, this is it. The weather is nice today. Man, school has started. I'm so lazy. Why? Listen, I don't need a reason to be lazy. Besides, everyone gets like this half the days off. It's the truth, man. Do you like movies? I love movies. Me too, movies kick ass. I love them because they're like a microcosm of real life. Oh, that's a vending machine. It always looks like a trash compactor. Hey, Minato. If I were to give Amiri a present, it should probably be something like a bouquet of flowers, right? Yeah, I bet if I gave her something like that, the relationship would get a lot closer. Amiri. I don't like this. Flowers. Welcome to Rafflesia. What kind of flowers are you looking for today? A rose bouquet. Jesus! Sure. 2,000 yen. Well, I've just spent all of my money. That's the restrooms. That's the random guy. Best part of the station is its size and how we're close it is to the ocean. We're proud of it. I personally like it a lot. What about you? I love it. Wonderful. I'm glad you like it. The Iwatu Dai strip mall, and no, that doesn't. That sounds pretty gay. What sounds pretty gay? My friend has a cat. I almost said boyfriend. Jesus Christ. My friend has a cat and it's so cute. I want one too, but my mom hates animals. Well, that's for like fish-related food. And that's more food. And that's the bookstore. This is rent man. As you can see, I'm just a salaryman. I'm not just skipping work. Course use books. Closed for termite extermination. We will reopen on 25th of April. No, this is not a police station, right? Well, learning I'm all out here. I know. my boyfriend is. And doesn't seem like there's anybody here. So let's go back down. Oh yeah, this happens as well. I envy you students, it's a new term for you guys. But for cabbies like me, it's the same thing. Year in, year out. Same thing? Yeah. Every season I pick up the guys who missed the last train. My fair saw kids twice as young as me, and then spring is over. I have a new teacher, but he's we're already a little into the first term and it still feels weird to be in the room with him. Why? It's like he doesn't talk at all even during lunchtime. I'm a 6th grader, I'll be moving on next year and I'm stuck with a teacher like this. I do not feel like imitating a 6th grader. Iwatu Dai Station kiosk, okay, sure. That's the shrine, but let's go to the mall to keep this up a bit. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about this business of ordinary, healthy people changing overnight? Yeah, it's the apathy syndrome. I know about it. Well, obviously, it's all over TV. Oh my, how did I forget to buy shampoo? No rush, just wait for the sale. It's on Saturday, the sale day at Aohiga Pharmacy. Well, yeah, pharmacy's pretty useful as well. I mean, pharmacies are useful in general. Everywhere you look, you see young couples. So what are you waiting for? Go after someone. You're still young. You've got no excuse but to be together with some sweetie of your own. I say but. Okay, sure, whatever. I think this guy's part of Social Link as well. You're here for the arcade? If you want to know about the games here, I can tell you all about them. Sure. You can play the quiz game today or try the fortune teller machine. The quiz game is pretty difficult. It's a good way to improve your academics. I'm not sure what the fortune teller machine does, but I hear you gain some kind of magic powers. Well, that about covers it. So let's go to the police station then. Because Akiko wanted us to be there. Seems to be the police station. No kidding. Enter. This is where you buy your guns and armor. I am serious. Kurosawa is a legit nice guy though. So that's 10k yen. No kidding, he has connections. Yeah, you only do what you think is right. You're just importing weapons. Weapons. So how much do I need for? Oh god. Sure. So the weapons are gonna get prohibitively expensive the further we go on, by the way. Only 5,000 yen. I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later. Junpei has left. Yeah, that's a place where the Velvet Room is, by the way. Again. Can I do the crane game? Oh, nah. King Panic. Yeah. Yeah, let's stay here until it gets dark. Yeah, alright. Bye, potato. Potato is black, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. 3,000 yen sawed off. Okay. Well, that's a club. Shaggle Cafe. Oh yeah, Pheromone Coffee. You can also work here part-time to get some extra money. So you know, that's pretty convenient at times. Pheromone Coffee. Charm has increased. And since it's dark, because our coffee experience has taken like 3 hours, my tea experience will take that long as well. So now I can go out at night as well. Kutsuki. How shadows came into this world is still a mystery. I used to be a researcher for Kirijo Electronics. That is the primary reason why I am the chairman of the board. And that is also what makes this dormitory such a convenient location to conduct these activities. Oh, you should be also aware that I am unable to summon personas. However, in order to perform my research, I was taught how to enter the Dark Hour. So if you need any help, please do not hesitate to ask. Of course I cannot be of any help. Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential to enter the Dark Hour, he's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows about us and helps out when he can. Why does he help us? To be honest, I don't really know. Well, he's a police officer, so he's dedicated his life to helping people. Plus, he's a pretty cool guy. Talk. Those who are unable to experience the Dark Hour are transmogrified during that time, so you know, coffins. They appear as coffins. Shadows are quite enigmatic, they only attack those who have been not transmogrified. Shadows feed on the minds of their victims, leaving them unable to speak. We call this apathy syndrome. And those who suffer from this incapacitating affliction are known as the Lost. You know what is also known as the Lost? The enemies in XCOM 2. Let's quickly save the game. There we go. Let's check the TV. Was then immediately sent to the hospital. The man has regained consciousness, but due to his condition has been unable to speak. Police are awaiting the man's recovery before questioning him. And that's the news for today. I got pretty tired after we got to Tartarus. I feel like I spent all day hiking up Mount Fuji. What about you, Minato-kun? I feel tired too. Yeah, I think we just have to get used to it. And Junpei. Hey, you know that thing we used to summon our personas, the evoker? Well, I was thinking, why does it have to look like a gun? I mean, You gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know. Junpei's asking the real questions now. Junpei's asking the real stuff. Which, you know, it's pretty good. Back door's locked, of course. So, second floor. Let's not spend our time exploring Tartarus today. I think it's actually pretty good to, like, learn stuff through the night. Yes, I know. With high academics, you like with high enough stats overall, with either courage, charm, or academics, you may be able to establish new social links, which are extremely convenient. So that's why you should at least maximize one of them. I love the rubber on the desk. That just looks like it's been plastered in. Yay. I wish I could just get good at school by just writing in my notebook. So, you're no longer in great condition. I was never in great condition. What's up, Minato, huh? You're all by yourself? Dude, I thought the rumor about you and your Kari-san was true. It's still early. Oh yeah, well, it's not like I care or anything. But you've sure had some bad luck since you've transferred here. You know, due to all the weird stuff that's been happening, how everyone's been saying they're hearing strange voices. Well, I guess you're always listening to your headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. No kidding. No kidding, that's always like me. Ah, it's Kenji. Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school, you wanna come? Why do you wanna eat? No reason really, I just don't have anything to do later. And I thought we could finish our conversation from this morning. So what do you say, man? Let's get some ramen and talk. Sure. According to Igor, the strength of the social link is the strength of the persona. You have decided to go with him. What should I strip mall ramen shop at Gakure? I would like to go to a legitimate Japanese ramen shop later. And I am not doing this part. Phew, that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? This ramen tastes great, doesn't it? I bet it's put a special ingredient and it's something no other ramen shop uses. It's probably some sort of secret spice. Oh, sorry, my bad. I get all geeked up when I eat here. I agree with you. You do, really? I mean, you can appreciate the subtly distinct flavor of this soup. Wow, you don't look like the type of guy I'd normally hang around with, but I guess looks aren't everything. By the way, man, I hear you and Yukari are close. Damn, boy, you move fast and you just transferred here. Can't blame you though, a man's gotta be aggressive nowadays. Hey, let's hang out after school and get some time. We'll get some food and I'll tell you about my secret plan. Wait till you hear it, yet you're gonna flip. You're gonna flip alright. Kenji seems to like you. Have become friends with Kenji. Voice rings in your head. Hello. I am Blue Man. You have gained an Arcana. And what it's convenient for, it's for like magic stuff. So like, yeah, you can basically summon flames and stuff. Yeah, bye. Classmate social link. Well, that's like the least precise or specific thing I have ever heard today. Yeah, this basically gives you XP bonuses when you fuse something so that your fused personas can start off, well, easier to use. Be able to create a social link, yeah, sure. And once you like finish the max level of a specific social link, you may be able to do a ultimate persona for that kind. It's getting dark out. What, it's already nighttime? Damn, I missed my favorite TV show. Man, you're one serious dude. Well, let's get going. I was just eating soup. I've been monitoring their condition. Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. If you use search time in exploring the tower, you'll be tired for the rest of the next day. Yeah, sure, whatever. Those who fight in Tartarus will quickly become tired. It would be unwise to venture into Tartarus in such a state. Well, no. It's basically inconvenience at most. Persona is like a part of you. That's why mine only learns physical skills. You get physical, man. How do you get physical? Because dudes are supposed to fight with their fists, mano a mano. Oh, that's right, I use a sword. Akihiko uses his fists. If you're around people who are sick, you might get infected by them. I wonder why you don't notice you've been infected until after the battle. Must be because you're concentrating so hard on fighting. Well, anyway, just don't come near me if you get sick. Well, I prefer a bow and arrow, probably because I'm in the archery club. What's great about a bow is you don't fall down if an enemy dodges one of your arrows. Although a bow doesn't do very much damage and it misses a lot. But you can always balance those negatives with your persona. So no worries. Let's check the TV then. The customer's very excited to see her like that. Woo! Her next story is about the release of the spring carp. Over 10,000 were released into the river this year. The next carp release ceremony will be held in June. Can we go to Tatars today? Everyone can go to Tatars, sure. Sure, whatever. Of course. Well, let's roll. There's a barricade preventing you from going any higher. Well, interspersed, that's a good word. Now I told you that the layout changes each day, but these barriers seem to be in fixed locations. What they mean by layout changing each day is that the dungeons are randomized. Therefore, I'd like you to try and reach the first barricade, but don't push yourself too hard. If you go back in from the entrance, we'll be able to resume from the highest floor you previously reached. I'll give you these two just in case. Extra medical powders. These gems I think are just for spells. And cadenza is also pretty useful sometimes. If you run into danger, don't hesitate to use them. I'm counting on you. Code of the following block, sure, whatever. Give me a moment, I'll check to see what's beyond this wall. The great source of power above you. It's relatively far away. That basically means, and let me save this state. That basically means that there's a boss a few floors up. Just shell. I believe these are not weak to fire, actually. Do you have? Well, nah, but sure. Bam! I think some spells can actually just miss out, right? Nice. Now let's shuffle. Yeah, the broken ones generally don't do anything. And this just restores your HP, which is also very convenient. Okay, sure. We are not going to be splitting up the parties just yet, because everybody is still too weak for this stuff. Well, let's just beat this thing up. I know that can happen too. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's just loot some stuff. Just the yen. The yen is also getting very randomized, but the further you level up, the higher it basically gets. Oh. Okay, sure. I'm sorry, what? Oh, they reek. Excellent. Weak to fire. Let's just finish them off quickly. Wham. Imagine Yukari had to actually run into the group and beat someone with the bow, instead of just shooting them. Oh, fuck. Okay. Some HP. Convenient. Do we have? Yeah, we do actually have the skill card. Yeah. It is a convenient skill. Well, skill cards are convenient in general, but low-level personas have basically useless skills, so not so they're. Oh yeah, that's a rare monster, by the way. And they disappear after some time because like you have to ambush them. They're stronger, but they also reward a whole lot of stuff, which is always welcome. Ah, jeez. More of them. Absolutely dead, Jesus. And third. There we go. Yeah, that's just for extra experience. I'm not sure if there are any that actually like restore your, well, you know, just restore your SP. Yeah, son of a bitch. I thought I could ambush him. Bam. I want something fried right now, actually. And that's a critical hit. Ah yeah, yen. I could take some yen. 740 yen. These cards for money are extremely useful early on in the game though. They're just so convenient, you wouldn't believe. Patra, I don't remember what is Patra for actually. These spell names are really weird. But okay, that seems we are done with this floor. And 3200 yen, finally. I don't know why there's money in these chests, but you know, don't question it. Yeah, seems we are done with this. So I'm just gonna clear this guy real quick. So I am streaming for an hour, it seems. Sure. I'm just gonna connect my regular cable real quick because I found that my phone is like at 3% battery, which you know isn't convenient. Okay, there you go. Wow, what a shuffle. Okay, another level up. Nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Gotta fix up the camera. Jesus. Yep. Because LNR keep like swapping around the camera directions for me sometimes. It can get really annoying. Back to this. Okay, what we just need to find right now is the stairwell, which is ready. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna sort that. Okay. Sure. Even the access point seems to be randomly distributed. If you don't feel like you're in danger, don't hesitate to return. Well, I mean, not like you can return from here, but thankfully I think you have some items that will just let you do that. Nice. Player advantage. I don't think the I could actually use that. Since we kind of need to know. Actually, what's the Patra spell? That's just basically a dispel. Sure, whatever. Okay, weak to ice, weak to fire, weak to light. Not weak to fire, weak to wind. It's strong against fire. Yeah. If you miss with any other weapon that basically isn't a bow, you're gonna fall down and the enemy can just crit you, which you know isn't nice. Sure, let's grab more yen. Okay. Nice, nice. We could heal up actually. So I'm not sure if I need any one of those, but what I need is for Yukari to like use her like spell, but I keep forgetting how to do that. There we go. Great. Great. Let's keep going. But we can also talk to them. When you strike an enemy's weak point and it falls down, it looks so funny like that. And I guess it wouldn't be so funny if you got attacked while laughing too hard. Yeah, I'm so hungry. Tartar sauce. Oh crap, I want some deep fried shrimp to munch on now. Well, thankfully, once we're finished with these few floors, that is gonna be very possible. And back to east. Yes. Interesting. No new enemies right now, but that's the stairwell, so you know, nice. Oh, Jesus! Whoops! Well, I messed that up. 4 of them, yeah, excellent, kill me. So let's try to even the odds a little bit. Since Yukari doesn't have any wind spells yet, we really don't have anything to fight them properly with. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, that can happen. Nice. Oh boy. Huh, just one? Okay. I'll take that all. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, nice. That can happen too. Glorious. I wish I could play the newer Persona games, but unfortunately my PC isn't strong enough to emulate, you know, PS3. Mm-hmm. Refreshing taste of tea. Oh, how I've missed you. Nice. I think we can just physically, yeah. Nice. I think I'm gonna be going for like another half an hour and then we can shut it off for the evening. Yeah, finally, a wind spell. Very convenient. And those question marks are for more, well, spells, of course. Since, well, the other characters in our team cannot get any other personas, these ones are really long term. And I'd be like, well, basically spoiling if I continued talking about that. 1,000 yen, sure. You know what, I think it's fine if we just go to the stairwell now. I think it's fine, yeah, sure. After all, we're here to clear floors. It seems the foe is like a floor above us. Most boss floors also give you an option to, you know, well, just leave it for the evening and come back when you're stronger. So, you know, that's very convenient. Ah, distressed enemies. If you're weak enough, if they're weak, then they might consider running, and they're also prone to criticals. Well, that just happened. Huh. The red. Obtained practice bow. Well, that's convenient, but not very. I'm pretty sure she has that equipped too. Uh-huh. So that's only good for selling. Sure. Maybe we can try and ambush this thing. I just really want to try that out. If we can do that. Because they always prioritize running, these ones. Nice! Caught it. But it's at an enemy advantage, of course. So it might consider running. Let's try setting it on fire. Block, of course. So let's try bashing it. It could be weak to wind. Nope. We could try using... well, no. I thought we received more of those gems, actually. Well... we can only try using, like, physical attacks at it. Which, you know, is inconvenient. It's also got a very high evasion rate. So which is, well, annoying. And it's gonna run. But these golden ones reward like a ton of money. And that's a short sword. Nothing new. Nothing new, that's just a basic weapon. Shame. Huh, okay. Well, that was close. Oh, very cool. And let's use that. Convenient. Let's get another one of these. That's the imitation katana, so you know, more money. Okay, very nice. Junpei is just showing off. Jesus Christ. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for like another 18 minutes or so. So that we can end on a nice, precise time. And so that you may have something else to do than just watch me in the background. And after all, I got something to do as well. Maybe I could have also streamed Persona 2, but I really doubt I would get that one for YouTube, because one of the parts is just ridiculous. I'm just gonna try to get the Persona card. Okay, cool. Well, and since I already have it, it vanishes. And another level up. So once Orpheus reaches level 6, he's kind of pointless to keep. So he's actually more useful if you just fuse him into a persona after that point. I just wanted to find the stairwell. Please. Let me through. Okay, cool. I remember playing Persona 3 on hard, and it was an actual challenge finally, so you know. Early on Persona is never really hard at all. Okay. I did not even hit him, but sure. Oh. Very cool. Ah, let's just cleave him. That's down. Some of these personas look just downright whack though, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. But you know, this dungeon crawling part I like. I like this. It's nothing well painful to go through. Okay. Very nice HP restored. Very nice. I appreciate that. And that's the access point, meaning that the stairwell is not even here. Okay. Ah, a chest. More money, more. Give me more. Again, with these rare enemies, just give me a break. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's just swoop around here. And let's go through here. Yeah, it seems that we are getting tired. Or that we are gonna get tired soon. She's good. If we go on much further, then we will get tired, and that's gonna be very inconvenient for gaining stats overall. But this seems to be the boss stage, so we could probably face them, but I believe there is a up. This allows you to just like warp. Very nice, very convenient. I appreciate that. We could try probably taking on one of these mini bosses, but for that we need to yeah, we need to restore our SP. And let's give you the cutlet sandwich. And let's quickly do a save state because I don't want to be doing this all over again. Nobody does. These things I think are weak to wind and air attacks in general. I think focusing one at a time is gonna be ideal. Because, you know, this. Yeah. Maybe they're weak to fire. We could try that out. Nope. Nope, they're not weak to fire at all. So let's just bash them in. I wish I had an ice spell right about now. Because they're very fast. That's really inconvenient, and yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not sure if I can do them at this level. I would probably need to get a better gear. And let's try cleaving that one. Since, you know, they all attack at once. If we can just get rid of one, that's gonna be a miracle. Can we actually try analyzing it? Ah, Jesus. Give me a break. Ow. Yep, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think they're weak to arrows, which is something I should like use, but... And we should try to use the Cadenza for, you know, extra agility. But I'm really afraid if they want to use like Wind Spells and Junpei all at once. Yeah, because that happens. Give me a break. Seriously. Oh, come on. Oh, seriously? Come on. Home run. Mm-hmm. That was very convenient. Yeah. Take it. Yup, they're weak. They're weak. That's extremely convenient, actually. And that's one down. Oh, nice. We can bash them in. Yes. But unfortunately, that means they're all back up. Okay. Oh, nice. Critting. Definitely, I'll take that. And we need to make sure it's dizzy, or you know, that it can't get up. Oh, finally. And that's the last one. We can take this, no problem. Oh, I thought it was gonna be worse. Oh, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Nice. And I think everybody's leveled up. Great. So I think we have some loot. Yes. And this means that we can come back for the night. Nice. We don't have to face them again. Okay. You know, we could actually visit the Velvet Room real quick. I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It's my job to create new personas, but in order to do so I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. You've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. This should prove very interesting. So as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. If you wish to learn about fusing personas in more detail, then talk to me so I can... Let's fuse them. Normal spread, because we don't have enough for now. Nah. This could be actually very convenient because, you know, social link. Triangle ones are a bit harder to combine together, but they provide you with much more powerful personas, and that's what you need to do like the ultimate ones. Very convenient, level 6. But it also changes your like weaknesses and stuff. Since this one is only strong to fire and it doesn't have any weaknesses at all, it might be very useful. If we can combine it... Yeah, but we can't make this one because we don't have a sufficient level. So, let's leave then. Bam, and let's equip that one, so that we don't forget. Bam, bam. And let's go home. We've succeeded in destroying the first boss. And that one is actually one of the most annoying ones, and well, we're tired. It's just me, or have there been more weird people around lately? We're talking about the apathy syndrome, right? My neighbor has that, he grosses me out. Sometimes I think I might have it too and it depresses me. Maybe we just need some exercise. Hey, the athletic teams are accepting new members, maybe I should join. How convenient. Sure, sure. Class has an info today. It seems that certain athletic teams are still recruiting. If you can find the appropriate room, you might be able to join. I think this guy is actually part of the athletic team. Dude, another gorgeous day. We should go for a jog before practice. You know what? Let's join up with one of them. Let's just join up. There's no harm in that, right? Bam. Indoor pool. Let's observe them. Let's take a look. Some teams training. This is the gym. We could be going for a swim, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Join. This is Minato Rosada will be joining the team. Suzuko, our manager. Nice to meet you. You're a junior, right? Since we're the same year, you can just call me Yuko. Hey, Kazushi. Yes, sir. This is the future captain of this team. He's a great athlete and scores well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Kazushi, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay? Got it. The guy who went out with Karitaka on the first day of school, right? Practically famous. Kazushi Miyamoto, you've seen me around, right? Yeah. Then, long story short, from now on you're mine after school. Just because he joined mid-season, don't think I'll go easy on you. I've made friends with Kazushi. Well, did I? Ah, yeah. Hey, Libor. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon, so you've joined at a very opportune time. But hey, new social link. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. And this one, I keep forgetting the tarot card names. The chariot, yep. I only remember the 12th one, and that is death. and the 0th one? Or the first one? Fool. Chariot Arcana. Since today is your first practice, just have a look around and call it a day. You have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. There's no practice the days before the test though. I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next time. there's actually not that much of a difference if you go to either one of those other clubs, because, you know, content. Hey Minato-kun, have you joined any clubs? Yup. Yeah, that's cool. You seem pretty talented, so I'm not surprised. Oh, by the way, maybe we should go to the others tonight. With all the lost, I think we should do anything we can to help. Plus, I didn't have practice today, so I could use the exercise. Just don't take it lightly, okay? It's dangerous there. I'm aware of that. Well, too bad, because I'm tired. So bored after school because I can't do any training. By the way, have you joined any clubs? Sure. Good, I hope you enjoy it. It's tough to attend all the time, but you'll really get a lot out of it if you do. We actually don't have, like, any school clubs. Why is defeating Benelux countries in Hoi so hard? UK and France, well... UK and France don't really count as Benelux countries. As Benelux countries, it's more or less Luxembourg, Belgium, the Netherlands, that kind of stuff. But Belgium shouldn't be really hard. Try adjusting your troop width and try adding in like a piece of artillery into the division and you should be absolutely fine. Yo, some weapons and pieces of armor have special effects. Equipping one of them will affect your status, dude. I think only Persona users can use them now. Shadows have weaknesses, but so do we. Let me rephrase that. We don't have weaknesses, our Personas do. My Persona seems to be weak against electricity, but strong against wind. She'll probably never learn any electricity skills. Alright, you don't look so well. Are you tired? Mm-hmm. Yeah, check everyone's status. Everyone can go tonight, but I'm not gonna. In exploring Tartarus, it is important to monitor the status of your teammates as well as your own. Teammates who are sick or tired should not be permitted to explore the tower. Is this like, I said fuck UK and France because they help them. Well, do they help them if you attack them early enough? I think if you generate too much world tension, like 20% or so, France and stuff start joining in. But I think France just automatically joins in if you're playing as Germany and you go for the around Maginot focus. Turned on the television. Despite this, they were able to safely finish the concert. Our next story is about a strange animal from overseas. It's called the platypus. The platypus, an animal native to Australia, is an egg-laying mammal. And behind the male platypus's feet are poisonous spurs. What a strange animal. No kidding. So let's just save the game here. And since it's 8:30 precisely, we'll be calling this a day. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly save the state in both of them. So that has been it. And my name is Herb, and if you somehow like this stream, then feel free to check out any future ones that might pop up over the time and place.